If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me.
Please.
You're lying because your phone's not even on video.
Can I shut the bathroom door, please?
You're not gonna abuse me.
Can I wipe my nut? Please.
Does that make you feel good?
Oh, man.
You're gonna really keep a video asking me if you could wipe your ass? Like, that's what you have to merit our relationship on.
You been out here this whole time? What's wrong? What's going on?
I have never been embarrassed by a woman who said that she was classy at a restaurant. The way you treated that server and that bartender and the manager.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God. You'll never get a date.
I mean, like, really? So what she did to me was cool?
You are supposed to be a woman of dignity and integrity.
And I am.
You're already a woman of color. You don't know how to conduct yourself? Really?
I absolutely do.
Do you
But what she
understand
did
who
was
I am?
rude.
Do you understand who I am and who you're with? And you gonna come here, you got the audacity to curse and to act all flamboyant and black girl, do you know where I'm from? Like, where you from depicts what's supposed to... I hate when people be like, baby, do you know where I'm from?
She better be glad she didn't meet me out here in these streets.
You know what? I should leave your in the street. You know what? If I wasn't a man, I would leave you here to catch a ride. But you know what?
Oh, so
I'm gonna take... Hush. I'm talking. I'm gonna take you home as a man, and then that's gonna be it. But just know, you will never, ever meet another man like me. Ever.
Okay.
Now come get in the car. Come, I don't want to hear anything. Come get in the car.
You know what? You shut me down one more time. That's... bye. Bye.
You about to be here.
Excuse me.
Shut it down now. Let's go.
What was the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career?
Oh man, getting married, man. Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. It was terrible. Marriage is a business. I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was one of those sucker for love kind of guys. So I was, I'm in love, you know. It's a business. And if you don't look at it like that, that could be one of the worst financial mistakes you make. I'm being honest, being very blunt. Wiped me out, had to start over from scratch.
Men actually benefit from marriage more than women do. And when you look at the statistics of like post-divorce mental health outcomes, men have worse mental health outcomes than women. Women are typically happier after divorce. And so if you want to argue that marriage disproportionately benefits women, like, that's not true.
I'd be pretty unhappy too if I was on child support or alimony and I had a hard time seeing my kids.
And you had to support your children. What a hard life.
Well, you understand that it's not taxed. So the problem is they take over 50% of the man's income because it's not, so they have to pay taxes on the stuff they're giving her and take half of his paycheck.
To support his children, that he wants to be involved in their lives.
Right, but it wasn't his choice because women leave the majority of the time.
It is his choice to relinquish his parental rights if he wants to.
What I'm saying is many men want to be married and they want to be an involved father and they want to stay with the mother of their children. My point is if she makes the decision to leave, she should pay for it. If you want to leave, that's totally fine, but you should pay to raise your kid.
Is it not his child as well?
And he should pay for the time. That's why I said 50-50 custody off the bat, no child support, no alimony.
So she gets to take on all of the child care responsibilities, but he doesn't have to like pay anything. He doesn't have to have any buy-in.
I didn't say all, I said 50-50 custody. He should have the kid half the time.
But doesn't have to pay any money towards it.
No, he should pay for the kid when the kid's at his house.
Okay, and so the majority of the time when the kid is at the mother's house, he doesn't have to be involved in any way financially?
No, she should pay for it. She has a job. Why should he have to pay for a kid?
He should support it.
If she chose to have the kid and she chooses divorce, why should she not have to pay for her own decision? That's the thing. See, there it is. You want all the freedom to do whatever you want, but you don't want to have to pay for it.
They say things like this and wonder why nobody takes them seriously anymore. All she wants to do is use a kid as a tool to secure a financial slave that is legally obligated to fund her lifestyle. Any logic, facts, or reasoning goes in one ear and out the other as they expect everyone they share their delusions with to agree with them and tell them they are right.
Breaking news, this video behind me is going viral and causing controversy. Check this out.
When you divorce your loser husband and the judge awards you with the house.
A few moments later.
This is funny or what, or not, but my neighbor's over here getting a divorce. She told him last night that he told her last night that she could have the house and everything in it. Well, this morning he goes and rents some heavy equipment, and him and his best friend has been over here today while she's been at work, and she hasn't got home yet. She has no idea. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, well.
I mean, talk about karma. It's absolutely insane to me that this girl posted a video calling her husband a loser and then happy that she divorced him. And then she thought she was going to get off scot-free with the house and everything in it. And then the husband saw her Instagram or her TikTok or whatever it was, and he said, oh, if that's how you want to play, we can play. Because I do find it kind of insidious that she acted like she was upset, that she was, going through this divorce, but then she has this little smirk on her face when she said the house was going to be awarded to her. If you're only married to someone just for their money or to get the house, then you're not a good person, in my opinion. I just hope one day we actually get a video of her reaction seeing this destroyed house. That little smirk of hers is going to go from real quick. Now, I don't know the whole story of why they were getting a divorce. For all I know, the husband could have been a horrible person. But her making this video, cherishing the fact she was getting the house, didn't make her any more likable, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts. Love, peace, and taco grease. Who's smiling now?
Fair, like, why the do I have to go through this? And he's just fine. Like, that's not fair. He gets to go about his life, have his home, have his cars, have his financial stability, and I'm over here struggling.
Too many of them have convinced themselves that the second a man marries them, that man is now obligated to be their personal piggy bank for the rest of their lives. She chose to divorce him, thinking she was set for life, and now is playing victim because she didn't get what she wanted.
I just came to the realization that, like, if you're 40 years old, you're never gonna find love. Like, oh my god. Sorry, I woke up like really emotional because I was married for, oh my god, I need to stop. I was married for over 20 years, and like, I was so used to being a wife. Like, I loved being married, like, I love being a wife. I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my and now it's like, yeah, you date people and like sparks fly, and then it's just like, oh, I found better,
Watching my ex thrive, it's a beautiful thing, but it's really triggering for me because I walked away with literally having to start over after 12 years of starting over, of wondering if I'm going to be able to keep a roof over my head with my boys and not being able to just go out and play in our backyard like we used to. And wondering if I'm going to be able to feed them.
You know what, man? Any guy who gets left, maybe his wife divorces him or his girlfriend leaves him, every man should strive to achieve this level of success and thrive this much that your former girlfriend or your ex-wife opens up her front camera and tells the world your success literally is triggering her. She literally said it triggers her. She's triggered.
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me. Like, I can't believe you could do that. That's crazy. Like, I was legit talking to a guy, And I said, I don't think we should speak anymore. He goes, okay, haven't heard from him in 5 days. Wow, that was too easy. The fact that your life just went on like that, like I was nothing.
The man that left her alone obviously dodged a bullet. Because, ladies, it doesn't matter how hot or beautiful that bullet is, it is still a bullet. And here's the thing, men know it. In all cases, men know it. It's just that some willingly allow that bullet to hit them because of the beauty, because of the hotness. However, they have like an emergency exit plan, and that is in the form of a lack of a long-term relationship. They know it's going to be short-term. They make sure not to get themselves stuck in this sort of situation long-term. With that being said, ladies, you do what you want to do.
Clear-cut case of main character syndrome. She is so obsessed with herself that she can't even comprehend the thought that a man wouldn't be. Men aren't tolerating these childish mind games anymore, and that clearly makes her upset.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys on why women don't apologize and that they don't take accountability. It's because in their little delusional minds, they believe that your reaction was the problem instead of her behavior that caused it, right? And this is what I try teaching women all the time, but it's not registering, maybe because I'm a female. Like, I don't know, maybe if there's like a man in their life that they actually have to listen to, because I'm not enforcing it on them. If I was their friend, yeah, I would, but I'm just a girl over the internet. But here's the thing. It's not what a man says to you that's the problem. It's what you said first that was the problem. What women need to understand, men are not gonna be a weak, feminine little and be all like, you hurt my feelings. I felt this way when you said this. That's gay. I'm not gonna lie. So of course, he's gonna tell you something like, oh, you're being over dramatic, or stop, or you're being sensitive, or whatever. That's him taking the lead. Are you really gonna tell him not to? And don't me with the, well, it's just my boundaries. Boundaries of what? A man telling you the truth? If you can't handle a masculine man, then just admit that. Just say that. But to sit here and try to act like he was the problem because he didn't let you get away with stuff?
Hey, have men ever thought about telling you how they feel while it's happening?
Yes, lots, but we're conditioned not to because it causes more problems than it should.
You know you guys can do that, right? Like if you're having a feeling like in the moment, you can just say it.
If we could just say it without having to console you afterwards, we bloody well would, but it happens too often, sorry.
You couldn't tell me.
Too risky.
You can tell me.
Yeah, we'd rather not, unless you convince us that you're safe to be open to, and if any fellas have found one of these unicorns, I'm so jealous of you, and I'm proud of you, and I'm not envious at all. I hate all of you.
You don't have to wait until you break up with me.
Men will often open up after a breakup because they feel safe. They're not going to lose you. If they open up during the relationship, most likely they feel like they're going to lose you. Very often it's a case of, we open up, then we have to console you. If you don't like what we've said, we get the response, well, if you don't like it, this is me, this is who I am, piss off, I'll find someone else. So they don't bother. They don't open up because it's going to risk the relationship. And when it's over, what's to risk?
And you spiral on something that, you know, maybe could have been resolved.
That's the ideal scenario where you can open up and communicate and resolve issues. But there's two scenarios here. One, the guy doesn't trust you to be adult enough to hear how he's feeling. Or two, he's had his emotions weaponized against him in his past far too many times that he's learned not to open up again. Sorry.
Or at least alluded to earlier on. We could have... Like, do you know you can do that?
Of course we know we can do that, but very often it comes at a cost. I can guarantee you right now there's so many men in relationships right now that keep their mouths shut over a lot of things because they know it will risk their relationship. Men tend to be tolerant. Women, not so much. Sorry. The sad fact is that there's a lot of men that need to be better towards women with their relationships. But we also got to recognize that there's a lot of women that need to be better towards men within relationships. We're not treated well. So when men aren't opening up to the woman that wants them to open up, you got to start to think, where has those issues come from? You can't blame the men, but the issues caused from them from their past experience. Imagine if we'd done that with women. There'd be uproar.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you will love this next video. I will see you there.